Today I want to show you one of my favorite accessories to have on me while I'm out shooting landscape photography. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name's Brady, and today I want to give you an essential accessory I leave on my camera while shooting landscape photography. So if you enjoy the video at all, please drop a thumbs up. Alright guys, so when you think of landscape photography, you think of the big horizontal, wide angle view. As for most scenes, landscape photography, that works really well. But there are some exceptions. For instance, when I'm shooting the Milky Way in the middle of summer, and that band of stars, the Milky Way core, is vertical, straight up high in the sky, I like to shoot that in portrait mode. In another instance, if I'm shooting like a single tree and I want to get the whole tree in the picture, I'll shoot that in vertical orientation as well. And then also in this day and age, portrait orientation photos are becoming a lot more popular because 90% of the people viewing your picture are going to be viewing it on a smartphone, and that's in portrait orientation. So the accessory I like to leave on my camera is an L bracket. So an L bracket is just a tool which makes switching from landscape orientation to portrait orientation really super simple. Basically what it does is it replaces the original connector that you screw into your camera. You buy an L bracket, which, just as the name sounds, it goes around an L shaped around your camera. So in the typical way to switch it is by, loosening your tripod and rotating the camera to the side of it. Not only does it, move your lens to the side and lower, it also makes your camera more vulnerable because it can tip off the tripod easier. It basically moves the weight of the camera off to the side so it's not supported. With an L bracket, all you gotta do is you leave that right where it's at, untwist the knob, and switch it that way. And it leaves your camera centered on the tripod and keeps it safe. Keeps that the weight right in the middle of it. It's worth mentioning that this only works with Arca Swiss. So if you have Manfrotto tripods like myself, you've got to switch out the plates, which I'll link that in the description of how I did that. It's pretty easy and it's pretty cheap too. And then another advantage that the L bracket gives out is, it's basically a cage that protects the bottom of your camera and the side of your camera. A couple downsides, a lot of them are quite expensive, especially the name brand ones. I found one that works really well for my Nikon Z6 that I'll link in the description below, and it's like $30, which is really cheap for an L bracket. And I've had these for about a year, and the quality of them is actually very good. And then one thing I've found is when I have my camera in portrait orientation, a lot of times I'll shoot long exposures and I'll need to use my remote release while in bulb mode, and it's really tight to get that into the port when it's connected. It still works, but it's really tight. But overall, if you shoot with a tripod, I think this is a really good tool to have on your camera. Not only for landscape photography, you could use this for food photography, basically anything you use a tripod for. And I really wish I did buy one sooner. I used to always just fold the camera over to the side, and it's just a pain. This makes it so much easier. But anyway, guys, that's just a really quick video on one of my favorite accessories for photography. If you found it helpful, please drop a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Thanks.